Well, let's see if anyone's live. Can you guys hear me? Make sure it's working fine before I get started. Let's see. Got a list of alt. If you're live, can you let me know if you can hear me? Everything's good? Okay, let's get started. So, just going to do a quick stream of alts. In my opinion, there's a lot of alts that should be closing some bullish LGs on either weekly, daily, or 4-hour LG to LG timeframes. Should see some nice closes coming up this week as well on weekly time frame. So let's kind of go over some alts. So I actually have a list of alts that a lot of people talk about on Twitter. So maybe we can just kind of start with that. I don't want to do all of them. There's way too many. So maybe we just pick some. Maybe let's look at Pepe for alts that are so here's a internal LG to LG, possibly on Pepe. Could easily play that to resistance if we get it. This is the daily time frame right here. As long as it's over 0.006593, it's going to resistance. If it loses it, it's going to support next. I'll do this right here. Oops, why is this all messed up? 3 to 1 right here. However, I kind of like the internal LG to LG on daily. We don't really have it, and it's still bearish to the downside. The best chart I actually like on Pepe is 4 hours, and it's actually telling us 4-hour LG was front ran. So I'll be looking at Pepe lower time frame, and this is the level I want to see swept and hold. And then we take a long on Pepe. Bonk, don't really like Bonk. Mew, Shib, Dog, all this crap that people talk about, especially on the let's look at Doge and Whiff. So these were the longs we posted a long time ago on Doge, and they all played out. we lost LG. So LG to LG tells us that it's going down lower doges, right? So this is what we're looking at on the highest time frame for Doge. Okay, that's what we want. We want it to go to support, and we want support to hold. So that's what you're looking at on Doge on high time frame. 4 hours is interesting as well, because unless we can regain this level, there's no reason to look for longs at all. You're still looking for shorts, because even 4-hour LGTLG is bearish right here. So I wouldn't be looking at Doge right now. Regain some levels and we can talk about it, or else see it much lower. Obviously, we know the weekly LG to LG played out on whiff and it got that bounce. It still looks weak as fuck to me. I don't know. It's probably going to go dip into here. If support holds, then great. We can try looking for longs, but until it comes down into green, it looks bad on a higher time frame. Even weekly, it looks really bad, LG to LG, and this level, green dotted line, is still acting as resistance way up here. I don't like it at all. I would stay away from whiff personally. Brett, go W. ENA seems to be getting a lot of attention on Twitter, so let's see what it has. ENA daily still looks like ass. LG to LG looks like it wants to go lower on highest time frame we got. None of these longs would have played out. We would have exited and shorted once we got back into support. We still have bearish LG to LG on ENA. Ideally, what we want on ENA is something like that. Something like that. So ENA is looking pretty bad as well. Maybe it gets bounced first and then it rolls over and goes slower. But ENA looks pretty bad. Curve, CRV. Somebody actually mentioned curve. On high time frame is actually not that bad because LG is actually holding right here. This LG. However, I would much prefer to long it on a dip way down here. Daily actually doesn't look too bad either. But again, I want a sweep or an SFP into support in order to long. But again, we could easily get a bounce and then upside. However, the weekly LG to LG that was front ran earlier on curve is right here. So if we are to somehow reclaim this level, then I would look for a long for about 195% type of a move. But ideally, what you want to do is you want to see support hold, and then we go all the way up there. So if you were to buy support and sell resistance on curve on the highest time frame we have, it's about a 5x. And if you lose support, you just exit. If I was looking at like the one level to buy, I'll mark it right here in pink. I'll say let's sweep this level in pink. Sweep pink and go up. That would be ideal on curve highest time frame that we got. Lower time frame is not much either yet. I'm gonna just delete this for now. There's really nothing here except for this LG to LG, which was filled, and then now we have this right here. I'm gonna delete some of this. So these are the levels that we actually care about now. Everything else is just noise. As long as this holds, it's going to go up here. So there is a bullish 4-hour LG to LG on curve. See how it perfectly bounced off of support right here as well. However, it did front run this main LG that we wanted it to hit. So if we were to roll over for any reason, I would look for longs down here. Or you could just do spot play where as long as 4-hour closes over this LG, you target this for 41%. This LG at 67 cents. So I would definitely only be looking at 4-hour chart. A close under this LG, you exit spot. or if it stays over this LG, this is your TP right here. That's pretty much all you need to watch on curve. I do have some 30-minute LGs right here, except I just don't really like them. We already got some downside LGs done, so I'm gonna just delete this, and then I could work on those later, but nah, don't really like it. So here's Sonic. Somebody asked me about Sonic. This is the play on Sonic. As long as it's over this white line on a daily close at 47.16 cents, you want to target 67.68 cents. That's what you're looking for. Ideally, you get a sweep up here. That's what you'd be looking for on Sonic on daily time frame. A close underneath here is an exit as well. There's really nothing on daily 4 hour, except there is a 4 hour LG to LG right here. As long as we hold over this LG, we're going here, or we can still do something like this. But right now it's telling you you want to be long over 50 cents to 58.79. That's basically Sonic. There's also this internal and main LG to LG. Over blue on 30 minutes. Over blue is bullish on 30 minutes, but right now it's also telling you it wants to probably go lower, even though we filled this LG to LG right here. It's just telling you it wants to go lower, unless. So basically we can get rid of this since we already filled it. It's holding support. Maybe it sweeps something down here and grabs liquidity like this, and then this, something like that. So those are the levels I'll be watching on Sonic on lower time frame, 4 hour and 30 minutes. Zero's been pumping, and we actually had this posted from last week, I think, and it held over this level where you want to be long, and now it's actually at weekly resistance. We also have a daily LG to LG right here, so let me clean this up. It filled this first LG to LG already, and now we have another LG to LG on zero. So as long as price, just like right here, we got this close, this bullish LGR LGC candle, and it closed over this LG, so we target here. Now we got to close here, so we target here. If we are lucky, we get some sort of a pullback, and something like that, we'll be looking to buy. In a perfect case scenario, we'd actually be able to buy down here at this LG, but there's no guarantee. I'd basically look at if we get a chance to buy this box. I think you would buy this box and long it on spot to right here, because let's just say this holds. You're looking at 100 and almost a 200% move, versus if this doesn't hold, you basically exit somewhere down here, right? Maybe 10-15% or something like that, right? That's why spot's your best option on this. So that would be the best case scenario for a pullback if we get to buy it there, but who knows? I doubt we get to really buy that. We do have this bullish level right here, which is now support. So we could also just dip here and then do this as well, right? So as long as we're over this LG, we're looking for longs. And since this is daily time frame, you want to look at 4 hours, and you can basically just do a 4 hour candle. Close under white is an exit. As long as 4 hour stays over white, you want to target here. That's basically it on zero. There's really nothing else to look at. The 4 hour LG to LGs were all flipped. This, see down here, when we got that close right here, we were hoping like we would actually get this and then this. Oh, sorry, this and then something like this. But like I said, we don't ever have to get that. It could just take off, and like it did right here. It's rejecting at this 4 hour LG on zero. So let's see. TIA is another one that's been popping off. I don't know. I'm hoping for a sweep of TIA. It keeps rejecting resistance right here. So I'll be looking for a sweep. There's no reason to be bullish on TIA on high time frame underneath this white level, which is at $3.86 basically. So underneath that, it looks bearish to me. It looks like it wants to sweep and go towards the bottom of the support. Um, I don't know if there's any 4-hour LG to LG, to be honest. I mean, there technically is. So if this is your low, higher low, then it'll end up just going, something like this and doing that. But I'm hoping we get sweeps of lows and get to do it much lower. Dimension Pendle, Eigen, Near, AI, Aptos is another one. I don't know. It looks pretty bad. As long as it's within the support, it likely wants to go to the bottom of support, right? That's how I kind of look at it. So maybe it just accumulates, right? Like this is good. And then it takes off, something like that, right? Just a bunch of accumulation. Then this is your, this is your, whatever they call it, spring, or people call it whatever, different names, right? But basically, we'd get some bullish divergence here, some sweeps as well, and then we look for longs much higher. Arrow's a one that I've been actually looking for to see if I can buy some more spot. I already have some from an airdrop where I earn bribes on it weekly, but man, this is one that could easily 5-10x in my opinion. So I've been kind of looking for longs. It's been pretty beat down from the pump it had. And a massive pump, right? It pumped from down here to like about a 5x, almost 500%. And then it dumped down to like what, 80, exactly 79.5%, right? So it's pretty beaten up. Chart still doesn't look that great to me. Here, let's look at the weekly since this is the weekly time frame. Chart still looks bearish in my opinion. I mean, this is the only weekly LG we even have right here. Let's switch to regular view. What do we have here? This was our high, right? LG, LG, LG. So technically, it still has a bearish LG to LG right here. So looks ugly, I guess. Maybe we just wait. It does dump a lot lower. The weekly bribes are not bad. I just collect them and buy spot alts with it. Daily even looks bad. We lost daily support and daily LG, which we wanted to hold for right here. Delete it. This is our also daily view. No idea if we get this crap, but this would be crazy. Dump on arrow. I don't know. It kind of looks just like it's range bound. As long as it stays range bound and chops around and accumulates, I can see it taking off. But again, right now it's still bearish. So there's nothing on even lower time frame that says buy it. Banana was another request that somebody had. I don't think I have this charted. I don't know which chart has the full history. I think we might have to go to deck screener for banana. Six months, 12 months, what's the longest chart on banana? Probably this one, I guess, 1 year. Alright, so here's the full chart on banana bot. Maybe we look at daily LGs. Alright, here we have a daily right here. And then we have another 78.29. It's kind of hard doing these without the indicator. Yeah, I didn't realize banana got under $10. I think the last time I looked at it was around $20-$30. So these are your daily LG to LGs on banana. This is your daily LG to LG to the downside on banana. So these are your levels for banana. Hold 23 and see you at 34.35. Get over this LG and see you at 58. However, if it rolls over and it loses this $13 LG, it's going lower right there, since that got front ran. But these are your levels that you need on banana. That's all you're gonna basically need. This is the candle, and I need to close my door. There's construction happening down the street. This is your candle that you want it to hold, since this is the candle that closed over this LG as well. So that's your banana play for banana bot. I don't really see any LGs here. There's a bunch right here, I guess, for weekly. Red. So you have a weekly LG to LG right here too. And then if it gets over that, this is your other one. And then since it's weekly, we look at it on daily time frame. A close under $22 is your exit right here. A close under this LG, that's your exit. If not, you stay long. And this is your 3-to-1 RR. Damn. Actually, I already hit it. This one's a little bit different because you have a sweep and a sweep and a sweep of a, and then you finally get the bullish LGCR LGC candle, right? So that's why I would basically just take it like this candle only. But now is your play on that. I don't know what 4 hour has, but on the perps 4 hour chart, this is your LG to LG play right here. Hey Goo, are you listening? Remember you're asking about the dotted lines? Look at this one. If you can never get over it, it's bearish, right? There's a good reason to actually have it. If we do test it again, we could look for rejections here for a pullback before actually going for the main LG target right here at 48.73 basically, right? And then you have another one right here. This is why I like marking them, because they're powerful. A lot of times you'll get pullbacks there, or that's where the trend will end and reverse. Or at least will give you a good entry for long or short, right? So 4 hour banana, this is what you want to look at. I doubt we're going to get any pullbacks to the downside, which will mark internals in green. These are your 2 bullish levels or support that you want to hold. This one held, and you have a bunch of sweeps right here. Sweep, sweep, followed by a bullish LGR, LGC candle. So now this is the level you want it to hold. So let's say before getting to LG, we get a pullback into here. This is what we look to do for banana. And that'd be a great buying opportunity. And then we just make sure we don't get any closes underneath this green internal LG, because if we do, then we look at downside, right? stuff like this. So we buy this green and we hold it as long as we don't get a 4-hour close underneath $17.43. Link. Stinky Linky. Let's see. I don't think I have Link charted on this chart. I think I have it on the... Is it Bybit? No. Coinbase? Did I delete my Link one? Ah, you know what? Maybe I did. Huh, well, whatever. Let's just do Link real quick again. So here's our LG that's been tested. Here's another LG that we had. We had the LG to LG, which we actually got done on Link. I didn't realize that. Nice. Okay, well, we got the LG to LG on Link. Now we have an internal LG to LG on Link right here in green. So higher time frame says Link wants to go down to here on high time frame. And this is where you want it to hold. And then you look for longs down here. Link looks bad on high time frame. I wouldn't touch this. Let's look at Solana. Solana looks like ass. We hit our all-time high at 260 and we just rejected, and then we ended up fulfilling the 3-to-1 shorts as well. So unless Link can stay over $134.61 is bearish. If you're looking to trade Sol. If you're looking to trade Solana, my favorite chart is actually the 4-hour chart. I doubt a bunch of these shorts actually will hit. Some of these already hit, but this main one, I don't know if it's gonna hit or not. So as long as price is underneath $135.62, you do not want to be long Solana, because it's eventually going to $105.10. If you want to be bullish, that's your level. I have alerts for this level. If we get over there, Solana is super bullish. So don't even worry about missing the move, because the move would be back to its all-time high. So forget Solana. Set an alert for $135.62 on Coinbase chart. Get over there, we look for longs. If not, we look for longs at $105 to $105 area. If not, we just keep continuing going level to level. Just ignore Solana in my mind until we can get over this LG. Get over there, we have a massive play, so don't even worry about Solana. So I'm not really watching Solana. I have alerts for these levels. Lose this level and I'll look to short. Gain this level and I'll look to long. Filecoin, did it make new lows? Let's see. I don't think it did. So this is all-time low right here on Filecoin. And then this was the low we put in on December 22. And then this is the LG to LG we have on it right now. However, it's looking like we're going to lose it. So no point in being long Filecoin unless we can regain this level. Because what's going to happen is if we lose all-time lows, something like this, right? Then this LG to LG becomes this LG to LG now. So either wait for new lows on Filecoin, new all-time lows, or wait for it to reclaim $4.18 on higher time frame. Even daily, actually, you have this right here. on daily. So you could easily just play the daily level. These are your daily LG to LGs. And then on 4 hour is this level right here. But we're at 4 hour resistance. If we get over, then yes, great. But yeah, not looking so good. Let me set an alert for the 4 hour close if we do get it on Filecoin. I doubt we will. That's basically Filecoin. Let's see, Jito Pups, AVAX. Maybe we can do AVAX real quick. I actually don't like AVAX either. Like, I hate being bear, but this is what LG is telling us, and we all know how strong and powerful it is, especially on high time frame. So this is your level to basically flip resistance right here, or it's going much lower. You're looking at this next. Okay. All right. We do have some lower time frame stuff on AVAX, but honestly, it really looks bad. Like, we're basically going lower on AVAX in my opinion. If you get a scam pump, maybe look for short setups or something. But I'm much better be off looking to buy at either one of these levels lower on AVAX. Prime got absolutely beat the fuck up. Here, let me clean up Prime chart. Yeah. I'm glad I sold this bag. Whew. Prime got fucked up. I don't know. It looks pretty bad. Got all the daily levels as well. Done. See how we lost the daily level down here? And all it did was bounce, bounce, bounce with freaking nothing going on. And eventually just rolled over right when it tested this bearish LGCR candle top and got the sweep right here. Sweep of that sweep, and then boom, you get this bearish candle right here. That basically was the end right there. And then retest, sell off, load up shorts here, take it lower. So if you're doing stuff like that and plays like that, this would be a perfect short. You're like, I know where it's going on daily time frame. It's 80% right there. The only thing is, are you going to be able to hold it for this long? So let's say you did it at this breakdown right here, right? 50 days. Are you going to be able to hold the short for almost 2 months? But anyways, we did the LG to LG on the downside. There's really nothing on the upside. We do have a 4 hour LG to LG, but again, clear rejection at resistance, right? So now what we want is we want this level in green right here to hold, and we want to look for longs right there. Maybe even go down to here, right? As long as you get a higher low. This was the low, you get the higher low, and you take it to $7.32. But right here, currently it's bearish. I'll show you the bearish levels. Right here. So and Ave, let's see. Ave, he front ran the LG level, bounced off of support. Maybe it just accumulates and then does that, right? We lost this level as well. Get rid of it. Let's see on Ave on higher time frame. There's nothing. Doesn't look good. We were hoping for this level to hold. It did not hold. We had all this. None of the stuff played out on Ave. We didn't take any of it. We wanted the sweep. We got the sweep, but levels didn't hold because, look, if you zoom into 4 hours, we can see we lost it right here. Just a bounce. So now we're looking at this. And get rid of the support. We lost it. So that's what I'll be looking for on Ave. I think that's about it. Is there any alts that I missed? Sonic. Oh, we did. Virtuals. Let's do virtuals. Actually, you know what? Virtuals will be on Deck Screener. Where's the virtuals? Virtual, not virtuals. But this is the one on. Wasn't virtuals on base? Maybe it's this one. It's the oldest chart too. Yeah. All right, let's go with this one. Well, here's your weekly LG that is holding. As long as it holds 60 cents, I think virtuals will be fine. It's just, will this level hold? And this is your bullish candle. As long as this holds on virtuals, it's fine. And what you really want to see is you want to sweep down here. And then you want to take a look at longs. So if you can get something like that, I'd look for longs. And then here's your daily levels as well. You don't want to lose 40 cents on virtuals. 39.75. That's the level you do not want to lose. As long as we hold it, I think we're fine. Higher time frame on virtuals, and we will see some sort of a bounce. I don't know how good of a bounce it'll be, but we should see some sort of a bounce. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically virtuals. BAN and RSS3. Oh wow, BAN actually played out. So we want it to be long over this and then this. We got the perfect retest right there. And then boom, 3-1 played out. There's really nothing on BAN on high time frame. Here's your 4 hour. You do have a 4 hour LG to LG if you can get over this level right here, but right now you also have a bearish LG to LG at the moment. So unless you can reclaim this level, we wouldn't be looking for anything. Oh, I don't know why this is red, it should be green. Main support is way down here. So if you lose this level and go down here, this would be the best level to buy spot at and take it way up here, right? So basically you want to buy support here, anywhere around here for a 6-7x kind of a move. And then if you actually lose the support down here, you just exit, right? Maybe you just buy support and you exit down here for about 15 to 20%. And you know, ideally what you want to do is stack your bids all the way from top, which is 30.03215 cents down to 0.02875 cents. Just stack bids all right here, and then lose this level. It's easier to exit, right? Because you're not losing that whole 15-20% if you just buy way up here. But that would be the move on ban. Main weekly daily time frame already played out. So yeah, RSS3 was that one. RSS3. I think I have this charted. Let's see. There's no Binance. Maybe it's Bybit. Oh wow, this actually got that close we were looking at. We said we want a bullish LGCR and LGC candle over here. This one right here. We got it. Oh man. Wish we would have set an alert for this. Because this is what you want to do. It would have been an easy spot long. And it already played out all within one candle. Wow. Well, this one already played out, so let's look at daily. This is your daily levels to hold. I don't know if it's going to go there right away or if we go lower, but if you do get to buy support before it tests the LG, this is what you'd be looking to do. Stack your bids in green and then long it up there. 4 hours actually has, oh, goo, here, this is a good one. Here, so this is the main level to be over, to hold over, right? So we have a bearish one as well right now. So what you could do, remember I told you just use it as SR flips, right? Like right now we actually got a bullish LGCR candle close through it. So you could just treat this as SR right now. As long as 4 hour holds this level. This candle right here. As long as it doesn't lose it. It's actually looking good for this long right here. Right? And then you can just do another same setup if you get it, right? For this. And then so forth, right? There's a bunch of these on this one, right? And your main target is way up here at 52 cents, right? And this is for a 10x move. I remember we charted this a while back. So you're going to get a lot of opportunities, right? To buy it, add on, however you want to trade it. If you bought this candle down here, that was great, right? But I doubt any of us bought this candle right here. If you bought right here, you have nothing to do except for to just hold till way up here. But if you did, then these are the places you want to be looking and scalping level to level. And 60% is a pretty solid, kind of returns. And you have easy invalidation right here as well, right? And you can even zoom into 30 minutes and take a look and see if 30 minutes is holding this level. Since it's a 4 hour LG and our time frame for entries and exits are 30 minutes on 4 hours, this is perfect. You just stay long over this, stay and exit underneath this, right? Ideally, well, in a minute and a half, this candle is going to close bearish, so you'd be exiting if you were long. And then you basically just set an alarm to buy back over there. If not, you're looking to buy back down here again. Because that's your LG to LG right there, right? Either that or it just accumulates here and takes off. That's basically our RSS3. These were the 30-minute LG to LG, right? You can do the same thing right here. Just set an alert for this level right here. 30-minute close. Get a close over this. That's where you want to take it. Let me actually set an alert. Not a bad play. 73%. These alerts can be deleted for now. Those LGs are all been filled in. So that's your levels. It kind of looks toppy to me, to be honest. Like it looks like a head and shoulder, right? Like a head and shoulder breakdown. But remember, in crypto, all these head and shoulders always break down to a little bit, and then they move. So that's your level. Get over there. We look for longs. Stay under. We don't worry until we buy much lower. I think that's about it. Is there anything else you guys want me to go over? Is there anything else you guys want me to cover? I'll be doing one tomorrow for Bitcoin CME, and ETH updates. But I just wanted to do one for here. Let me actually show you if I have any right now. Yeah, there's a lot of 4-hour LG to LGs happening right now. We lost this one. Hold on. Lost. This one we already talked about. RSS3 on Bybit. This one as well. Oh, this one already got it and went all the way to 15 cents. This one already. It perfectly tagged the yellow LG, bounced, put in a bullish candle right here, close over the LG, and this is where it's going next. This one already filled the LG to LG for 28% right here, so get rid of it. Pengu, this one, I don't know. This one seems a little hard and far-fetched. Like, I don't really see this LG to LG playing out. It is a meme coin for the Pengu NFTs. I would love it because I got the airdrop and I held it. It wasn't much of an airdrop. It was like $500 and I held it. It's barely worth anything right now. So I wouldn't mind if it pumps. But this is what it's saying. This is your bullish area to hold and accumulate in before taking off. It also filled in this long. Cerebro obviously dumped, so I doubt there's any. Actually, no, it did not dump. It actually held. And did it make a higher low? Oh, no, it did make a lower low. Forget it. I wouldn't take this. I don't think Zen has one. It lost the level, at least for now. I would actually look to see if we get this on Zen. And then long it. Then look for longs. VRA. Doubt. I think it probably makes new all-time lows, to be honest. Because if it regains it, this is your level. Let's look at only some of these. There's too many of these. Again, all these would be spot plays for me. I would not be trading these on leverage unless it's like lower time frame. Pendle. I think Pendle was a good one. Let's see. No, Pendle made new lows. Near LTC. LTC does have a nice bullish one. It keeps holding this level that it needs to. Held it. Retest. Now if it gets over 122, that's the level it's going to, because that's the level that was front ran. So it keeps holding this level. If it does lose it, I'll be looking at over here next. I think Jupe lost the level. Yeah. Well, at least support held so far. There's some daily ones that look a lot better. Here's one. AGI, LG to LG right here. And you got that bullish level right here. So if we do get lucky and get a chance to buy in lower, we buy the dip and then take it to resistance up here. I'd be looking at something like this if we are to get it. Same thing with Mavia, is retesting the LG. And again, we want it to go down here. And then we sell up here. That's our plan for Mavia, as long as it makes a higher low. Zero, I think it probably filled it. Because it's, yeah, well, it filled this one. We have the second one going for it now. Well, let's see. This one got front run, right? We were talking about it. And then resistance keeps holding. So maybe it makes new lows, right? All it needs to do is put in a higher low than this, right? It could sweep all of this and then go up here. So we're still looking for lower unless it reclaims the level. Tensor. I forget this one. It made new lows. This one's super bearish. And then we also have a new bearish LG. See our candle. ZRX, I don't know what happened to this one. Actually, it does have a bullish LG to LG. Maybe it accumulates and takes off here, but still doesn't look that great. Uni, nope. It has a bearish one, actually. A bearish LG to LG. I'll be looking to buy a Uni down here and take it higher. One looks like ass, I don't know. It's actually a bearish LG to LG down here. Same thing for Link. Bearish LG to LG at resistance. Gala looks like ass. Filecoin we went over. Dot, same thing. Bearish LG to LG. Green to green down to $3.10. And same with BAT, right? Yeah. So these are some of the LG to LG levels I'll be watching during the week and trading on lower time frames. The daily 4 hour and some 30 minutes. Anyways, the stream ended up being much longer than I wanted, so we'll cut it off right here and we'll do Bitcoin and Ethereum tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in.